Well, hello. I guess I'll get online. Good evening, gamers. Thanks for going to my online page for online streaming games. Oh my goodness, we have a 5 stream streak. People are in here, just looking at my 3D art, watching me fight the same boss over and over again in Hollow Knight. That means so much. Thank you so much, Stoner Wizard. So what we have here, dedicated viewers of the stream will recall, we are... Sorry. Just remembering who I was. Dedicated viewers of the stream will recall that we are trying to make some introductory sequences for my YouTube channel. So hopefully that'll be pretty cool. It looks like the stream isn't broken tonight. So I think I won't get annoyed and leave early, because that's normally what happens is I see all the numbers being bad. And then I'm like taken to my childhood. And then I am like, oh God, it's bad. I'm a bad person. Everything is bad. And then I'm like, we have to end the stream. But I'm going to turn the brightness down on my monitor because it's like oppressive. So just 1 second. I'm trying to remember where that is. Oh, okay, it's right here. Trying to remember where it is because it's like, I'm squinting. I'm squinting. Just crank this just a little. Oh my goodness. 75% is just perfect. Just delightful. Oh yeah, much better. I think it was washing me out, but one, I don't really care that much. It was just really, really bright on my face. But yeah, let's pull some of this up. And one thing I love about these streams too is since there's no like game music or anything I need to keep track of, I don't need to have my headphones in or anything, and my ears are just free to breathe. No headset giving me a headache. None of these guys in my ear ussy making my ear ussy sore. It's like absolute freedom. You wish you could achieve this. You wish you could achieve this level of freedom. So my goal is I'm gonna make a panning shot, a 3D. So this is gonna be an animation, right? I'm gonna drop my logo in here, and we're gonna have these little objects move around a little bit because it's space. Like maybe we'll have the ball spin. We'll have the ball spin. And I think it'll be nice that the balls are spinning. Do you guys like it when the balls spin? I'm sorry, everyone. Putting my phone here so I can see it. Wow. Look at such a good little setup going on right here. Ever since I fixed my stupid little setup, my life has been fixed as well. But let's put this little object in here. Yeah, I'm just like thinking of things we can do. We're gonna set some animation up. So here's the scene, right? Maybe we'll have this door kind of tilt side to side, and maybe we'll have like this flower kind of do something, and then we'll have these objects kind of all do a little something. It depends on how much I want to animate, but I don't think it'll be too bad because I'm thinking about each frame of this will have to render. How long will that take? That's not bad. The render time on that isn't that bad, honestly. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, just drop this bad boy in. And I guess I have to make a little room for it, huh? Make some of this stuff a little smaller. What do you think? Oops, I'm trying to get my setup set up. Good evening, gamer. You organized all your cords? I did. I organized all my cords. I got everything so that'll stop hurting my neck. And the lady I go to for acupuncture, who gives me a massage and also scrapes the back of my neck to get the tension out of it, was like, you need to do something there. And I can tell it's not good. It's not good. But we're just gonna move these around. And then I don't know how many of these will get done tonight, but it'll be fun to do some of them. There we go. Oh, it's in the rainbow. If I don't know if you can see in this preview up this terrible little preview, the nano preview, but it is in fact in the rainbow, so that's gonna be cool as hell. What do we got? Let's, yeah, it's kind of cool. Fuck, I'm kind of cool. Sorry, sometimes I don't think I'm cool until like one specific moment for a second, and we're witnessing the moment this month where I thought I was cool. I'm like, wait, actually kind of cool. I'm just giving this more room and like prominence. And it's like a little trail. Or you know what? Oops. What if I grabbed a couple of these and I just put them up here? I changed the size of that one. It doesn't matter. There's a rock. If I wanted to make more rocks too, we could always make more rocks. There's a rock maker. If anybody, y'all mind if I make some rocks? I just can't believe everything's working right now tonight. Honestly, terrified, horrified of it. Feels very precarious. All right. I think I need some of these little guys. This is fun. I'm having so much fun clicking the rocks around. Oop, I made that one bigger. Just to give all of these objects like a little chance, you know, to look. Something about that I need to work on. I want this here. Maybe these are flipped. Yeah, I think these are flipped. Maybe this is even smaller. And it's like in the rainbow. And then this is like more up in the rainbow. What if the whole scene is just raised? There we go. Yeah, that's a little better. And then I go in here and I move this stuff up to like accommodate that. Much better. And then I can just make the rocks fit the area again. Should I have more? Here. Let's copy these rocks. You can just copy the rocks. No one's gonna know. And if they did know, then they're weird. And you can even just change like random scaling of the rocks. Now it's not the same rocks. Boom. Whose rocks is that? Is this a digital asset or a piece you will print for sale? So what's cool about these Bryce Worlds is you can continually revisit them. But this is a it is a print that I have for sale that I made May of last year. Yeah. But I definitely need to make more prints and get my print shop together. And to your point, like there's a lot in there. And I need to probably make this whole thing kind of available. But yeah, it is right now. The part of it is a print. I only have one of those canvas prints. I should probably this behind me too. This is. I only have one of these left, and I just have it here to remind myself to sell it. Um, and this one's glass C, but I love him. Let's. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get it to zoom in. So pretty. Beautiful. Oh wait, let's go to sunset. Sunset's my favorite part. Ooh. Oh yeah. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, I just have this up here behind me to remind me to sell it. All right, let's get to it. I think it needs to be bigger. Oh yeah. Maybe this is big again to kind of fill out the space. Yeah, it's better big. So that's fun. And the camera's gonna move through the scene, so I kind of want to add something to it. I learned how to do. So I made this in May of 2024, right? But it's a long time after that, and I know more about this program now, so I can actually add a few things to this that are gonna be really cool. And then we'll just animate it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm so cool. Oh my god. Sorry. Bryce Kid Pics. I love this program too because it's like just animation kid pics and like 3D kid pics. I did. Oh my gosh. So, a really exciting news. And maybe if I feel confident enough, we'll do it on the stream or we'll do some part of it on the stream. But I don't know. I'm still new at it. But I got a commission today to draw like a little goblin, but I thought, what if I 3D modeled it instead? Because it was like a simplistic enough, like cartoony guy that it was something that I could do. That I felt like, oh, I could do that. So I don't know, maybe I'll show you how because this program can 3D model, and you can like make the same as Blender. Honestly, it's kind of funny. I'm just like individually placing the rocks. This is so funny. But it's the reason you do this stuff is because it looks good and someone notices it. Oh yeah, much better. Get these guys in here. Maybe we need one of these down here. This is so fun. I'm just gonna grab 2 of these little guys. What'd everyone get up to today? What did you do, you little freaks? I think it's like here. Oh yeah. Very good. You did some art yourself? Wow. What did you get up to? I love that. Do you have a page that I can see your art at? You should message me. You should. I'm not gonna look at it right now because I'm in the zone. But if you do have like an art page, this is for anybody watching the stream. You can always message me. I don't see anybody's posts or anything because Instagram is literally stupid. It's never really personal. Unless of course it is personal. You're shy. That's awesome. I was actually just discussing that today because I was watching YouTube. And there's like a lot of channels that are like, oh, and we don't have a sponsorship for this or that. And I'm like, honestly, if it wasn't evil, if it was just like a game or whatever, if a game sponsored my YouTube channel, like an upcoming, I don't know, like an indie game or something, was like, I would play the game. And since I got the game for free, if it worked, I would think it was fun. I would stream the game and be like, oh my God, I was just thinking about it. Because some people are like, I don't know, I'm too good for that. And I'm like, if there was a way for my robot vacuum to scan my feet and for me to somehow monetize that to sustain my lifestyle, I think I would do that. I'm not too good for that. In fact, I think I had a career for 7 years before this. In fact, I think that it might have been more useful and productive for society than my entire corporate career that I had for 7 years. Yeah. So I'm not too good for that. I'm not really too good for anything. You guys help me. But so this is what we have. I'm gonna add some more cool stuff. Let's put it in the spear. Oh, I got like a little bit in my neck. Ugh. It's because I was thinking about just started thinking about scanning my feet with my robot vacuum. Help me. But I think is it in effects? Yeah, there's some pretty cool effects in there, but it's in pro materials, I think is what we're looking for. There's some space shit in here. Oh, it's in atmospherics. I remember now. Yeah, okay. Cosmic surface. Now I can add all this cool stuff. Cosmic volume. So we have like nebulas, and we have like a remnant of a supernova, and we have like a shock. So we have some shit we can put in here. So that's kind of wild. What do we have? This one's stars. what happens when, what are the stars in there? Oh, well, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna make a save, and then I need to go into a different view, I think. Director view? Yeah, I'll just go to director view. And I think I can just make these stars like really big, like this. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, I think it's this light. Because this yellow orb, if you're wondering what the yellow orb is, listen, I can explain what's going on here. This yellow orb is like hitting the top of this sphere, which has stars in it. Dude, it's kind of dope. And then it's causing them to engage in eternal warfare, like the Bolter or something. So we're just gonna bring this back really far, I think, like behind the scene. And I don't really know how long it'll take to get it behind the scene. Maybe I'll just keep moving it until it's little. Yeah, when it's by the... It's because it's by the light. It gets all crazy. Can I just make it really big? And not worry... Yeah, I can just make it really big and not worry about it. There it is. I'm like, how do I make it bigger? Okay. Wow. Okay, let's zoom in. Back to camera view, right? It's like, it's beautiful. Wow. Sorry, let's go back to the chat. Corporate life is a farce. Chasing phase 2 and 3 and completing Jira tickets and all the middle management bullshit to make the number go up. It hurt me. It hurt me so much. You described so much of my life there. Yeah, no, it does. I'm like all of those things. I've had multiple jobs where you just do the Jira ticket, where I've been the middle manager, and I always make the number go up. The thing about me that you gotta know is I always make the number go up. Unfortunately, I'm good at jobs. Look at this. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm just freaking out. It seriously looks so cool, and I'm really impressed. And it still renders really quick, because every frame of this animation is gonna have to render. So if it's slow, it's gonna take too long, and I won't want to do it. Because I'll probably rig this all up, and then they usually don't take very long. They take like 10 or 15 minutes. So maybe I'll take a break while it renders, or we'll hang out while it does, or it's just something I'll do later off stream. I'll get them all set up and we'll just work on another scene or something. But oh my gosh, this is so cool. Let's go ahead, and I can add probably like a couple more things before it gets too crazy. So I'm gonna add another ball. I don't want it to get too busy, but I want it to be cool. So cosmic volume. Oh, that's like a pretty nebula. Let's use this nebula. Can you like see it? Wow. What happens when I make it big? That's fun. See, that's a little too busy for me now, but it's fun to look at them. So let's put some other stuff on the ball, because there was plenty to put in here. There's like a supernova remnant that's much smaller, much more sparse. Oh, it got too crazy. It might be fun to change. The texture of this. Can I just pick one of these? Let's go on the spheres. Sphere 1. I think it's sphere 2. Yeah, let's go. We'll change this to supernova remnant because right now it's the cloud. And I think that that'll just look very spectacular. Let's see. Oh, it ended up not being quite as cool. So this is why, see? There. Yeah, I like that one better. But let's put more things in the ball. Focus on the ball, everyone. Yeah, focus on the ball. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff in here. This is pretty. Gleaming shrouds. Sure. Oh. No. 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 That might be kind of, it's getting busy. I'll go to the pro materials, but I'm like, it's getting a little busy. What are these? What's this? Ooh. Yeah. What if I did it like that? There we go. There we go. I think I need to put like a light behind Alison's Faygo. For an unknown reason. That's in front, so I'm gonna move it behind it. I can't tell if it did anything. So then what I can do is I can delete the light and then I can re-render it. Did it look any? No, it doesn't look any different. I thought it would do something. That's okay. Yeah, I think that might be it. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Let's start doing animation. Are we ready to learn animation in Bryce? Are we ready? All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I know I've been ignoring the chat. It's because I got it too excited. I got too in the zone. This looks so good. I just forgot that I was a beautiful once in a century genius for a while. I needed one thing to go well. Okay, let's do this. So what are we gonna animate first? Let's see. We go in here and we want to switch this. Boop. This is the keyframes. And we want to go in here and now we gotta set some stuff up. So that's pretty big. It probably needs to be a little smaller. It doesn't take that long. You know what? No. This one can be kind of high res. I figure some of my places, some of my little scenes kind of have longer render times, and so those I will render at a smaller resolution. And then I have a plan, I'll be able to upscale them for YouTube, and they'll look very fun. They'll look very retro. I'm very excited. So now we need to go to the animation setup. How long should it be? I feel like, so what I want in my mind is I want a few of these, like as many as I'm willing to make. Not all tonight, but as many as I'm willing to make. I want these little scenes that are like bumps, like bumpers, like Adult Swim, but with my logo. And so I will have these 3 to 15-second little bits, clips of various animated scenes that I'll be able to put in my YouTube show. And so this could be part of the introduction. I'm not really sure. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm allergic to the stream also. It's now the part of the night where I've become allergic to the stream. But yeah, so I just need to make like a few of these. But for this one, I'm thinking everything's kind of rotating a little bit, and then the camera like, and then it is a few seconds long. The thing is if I do the effort in the render time of doing them longer, I can always cut them down. But if they're very short, then I won't really be able to do that. And so, and I don't render these at like 60 or 30 frames per second, since it's like animation, like hand-drawn animation is usually not that crazy. So since this is like frame by frame animation, 24 is fantastic for that. And I think we'll do a 15-second one. Yeah, 360 frames. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Cool. And so I need to adjust the scale of this so that it all fits on here. I'm trying to remember how to do that. There we go. See the green at the bottom? So that is 15 seconds is the green at the bottom. It's hard to follow when it is too much. You're getting used to playing games at 60 FPS. I don't like stuff like that. I don't play new games. I don't. I'm like, I'm not. When somebody's like, you know, and they upscaled the graphics and they remade it, and I'm like, so they made it worse, and it costs more money now. Yeah, that's the one I don't understand. Is like the perpetual quest to get Bloodborne running upscaled and at 50 frames per second smoothly. And I'm like, I love the game. I don't care. I do not care. 1 second. 1 second. We'll be right back. We're back. I had to blow my nose. I know. I don't know. Do they want Bloodborne to look like Fortnite? Maybe that's what they want. So let's start doing it. So I'm gonna do. One second. I'm receiving a text message. I'm receiving a text message. There we go. I'm gonna turn. There's different ways you can do it where you can key each one. How do I call it? How do I say it? Where you can key each one manually, like click, keyframe, click, keyframe. And Bryce also has a section that does automatic keyframes, and I haven't really used it yet, so I'm just gonna auto keys a couple things, and then a few things I'll be more kind of specific with. But yeah, this guy, I just want it to rotate. So it's gonna go here at the end. There we go. And I'm just gonna rotate it a lot. And then so what'll happen? Is it gonna key when I hit play? No, it's not, because I need to click it. Okay. I'm learning how to use the auto keyframe because I haven't done it. Truthfully, I don't quite understand how that's really different. So I'm gonna click this. Boom. And I'm gonna add one here. I'm gonna go all the way to the end, so 15. And then I'm gonna rotate it. And I'm gonna add a keyframe. And I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna hit play, and I'm gonna see if it rotates. Let's go! I'm all excited. So yeah. We got one of these working. And now we need to do that for everything. And I'm just gonna have it be really, really simple, subtle animations. I'm so excited. So to give you an idea, let's render one frame. And so it looks like that. And then let's render it here. Does it look different? Oh no, gamers. I think what it is. I'm tempted to preview it out. Let's just see if it looks like different in the previews. So you can like do like, why does it preview like this? Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Save this. Does it look different? Sometimes they don't really look different because of the texture. But look, it's doing it. And we can see the little frames. And I guess I'll just have to look very carefully. I'll just have to squint. Oh my gosh, I will just have to squint. Oh, do we have a nail check? Hey, good evening, gamer. Thanks for joining. We want to see the clown nails. Let's go. These turned out so good. Trying to get it to focus. There we go. Glorious. Got this little sad boy. And then over here. I love these little doll clowns. They're so cute. I'm so embarrassed. I saw these pictures, the inspiration for the nails. I'm trying to get the camera to focus in an Instagram ad that I saw in the middle of the night, and I was really embarrassed by my level of consumerism. But what was cool is I was able to, rather than buying something online, I just sent I get my thumb short because when you play video games, it sucks when they bang together. It hurts. I don't know. I don't know if any girlies know, but it's a problem we have. So it kind of looks like it's rotating. I'm going to hit play. Oops. Oh, it's going to re-render. That's okay. It did when I was like playing through it, when I was looking at it, it did kind of look like it was rotating. So I'm just going to trust the process and I'm going to move on to the next object. So we got to grab one here. Yeah. Okay. Let's have him like float. I want him to kind of like float up and down. So we're going to key him here. Boom. And then we're going to drag him out a little. And we're going to key him up. We're going to drag him down a little. And you might be asking yourself, like, how can you see where the keyframes are and what you've keyed and what you haven't keyed? And that's the fun thing, is you really cannot. So I'm gonna unkey that and rekey it. There we go. And then I'm gonna have it kind of go up. And maybe it rotates just a little. Okay. And so let's see how that looks. I don't know. Oh, he's too still for too long? Okay. So we definitely need another key that's like down here. Yeah, that's way too much stillness. So I'm gonna go here and drag him down and also change the rotation this way to be crazy. And then I'm gonna key that. I'm like, he needs to do more. What do we got? Why did that happen like that? There, I had deleted that. That was too weird. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's much less weird. I feel like it's moving around too much right there. Let me take one of these off. There we go. I'm gonna take that one off. Okay, I know I'm being too much of a perfectionist about this, but it's gonna look cool if I do. If I take the time, you know, it'll be cool. Look at it floating around. My son. I'm so proud of my son. I love my son. Okay. I'm gonna save that. And then this little door. I want this door to have some action too. You believe in the vision? Oh, thank you. I don't want the door to do too much. What do we got? Let's hit play. What do we think? Oops. Yeah, the door is subtle. Sorry, I just love it. I'm pleased. There you go. I'm like, I need to delete one more keyframe. It's too wiggly. Okay. The flower pot was moving around too crazy. Let's see if I can. I turned it down. It was too like. At the end, it was like, and it needed to not. Oh, now it needs There we go. Okay, let's see now. And so what we'll do is I think we'll make two animations. We'll make one like this where it's the camera doesn't move. And then I'll make one where I rig up the camera and I have the camera go like, and we'll kind of see. And maybe we'll make a few. Maybe I'll have the camera go through it. I don't know. We'll see what we can come up with. In this little scene that that's one thing that I think is really rewarding about these worlds is like once you set them up, like they're just kind of there and you can go back in and you can just play with them more. You can have more fun. So should we mess with this one? Let's mess with the logo. Ooh, I need to mute my sounds. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world. Oh, it means the world. And also everybody check out. I have so many friends in here that are streamers that are great. We can just list them off. First of all, absolutely go follow Trans Game Gal because she is the best in the whole world. And her stream is so funny. Every time I pop in, I always just one fun fact about me is when I'm on the stream, I'm usually on mobile and I'm just like on my couch and that's why I'm in the chat so much because I'm just annoying. And I literally I sometimes I just hit the bong too hard and I just have too much of a good time just being silly pie with everyone and it's really fun. Other great streamers to check out. Obviously, Creesh the Crying Gamer, who made that audio sound when people subscribe that you hear. That's who made that. You should check him out. He streams his art and it's so cool. And of course, Gauntlet of Sham. I just started following them, but their stream is so cool, and I really appreciate just all of the humor. And I am a From Software aficionado, so anybody who's in there playing one of those is always going to get my attention. But yeah, I literally cannot believe I have so many cool streamer friends. I'm so lucky. Thanks guys. Thanks. Let's animate. Okay, I was a sap for too long. Let's animate this. I want this to be really like gentle. I don't want the logo to really move around too much. So I think he'll only have a few keyframes. We'll take it down and over. Have that. And we'll go all the way to the end. We'll add one more keyframe. We'll take it over there. We'll add that. And then I've been putting off the rocks. If you're wondering, like, well, what are we gonna do about all those rocks? I'm like, try not to think about it. It's gonna be so cool. But how did that turn out? Look at them all just floating in space. My sons. I love each of my sons. Alright, let's grab these rocks. Oh my good gracious. Can I grab... I think I can grab the rocks like... Oh, this is gonna be in the way. When I'm grabbing the rocks, isn't it? I need to get to the rocks. Oh. Oh, I went... I didn't want to go there. Okay. Boom. Okay, I can select the rocks like this. Can I select all the rocks at once? Nice. I can select all the rocks at once. And I'm going to be a little bit lazy. I'm just going to have all the rocks scatter about a bit, and you can actually do I'm going to do a little trick. I'm going to show you that I know something. So, there's that. And then I'm going to go all the way to the end. And then I can go 2D disperse, 3D disperse, rotate. And then I can just click on this, I think. Well, it's supposed to disperse all of these. Oh, I can edit the messages. Oops, my bad. So I want them to move, but I want them to all kind of move. Why is this not working? Oh. There we go. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. I'm like, no, I actually do know what I'm doing. Listen. So all the rocks are going to do that, so I don't have to deal with it. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I was just thinking, like, the idea of animating all of the rocks at once was making me so sad. So let's hit play and see what it's going to look like. Holy shit, you guys. Oh man. Oh man, this is so cool. Okay. I guess I just have to render it out. Because the preview's not really gonna give us what we want. So we're gonna go here. Render animation. Oh, here, give me a second. 1 second, gamers. Sorry. There we go. I'm like, isn't that fun? I need to mess with something on here. Where I'm saving this. I'm gonna put this in my animations. There we go, there we go, there we go. So it's just gonna render. It takes a minute. This is just gonna take 15 minutes, so it's really not that bad. You're making you want to get a PC. Yeah, so you can run Bryce in a virtual machine on your MacBook, which I used to do, but it adds, and I'm not being dramatic, it adds like more than 10 times to each render speed. I was on here. I was on here like first like that. And that was one of the reasons I ended up getting. I didn't build a computer. I just got like a pre-made mini PC for like $200 to run this. But yeah, and not to just to run this. Eventually, I want to get Windows off of it completely. But it does. So this takes 15 minutes. So it would probably then take God, I don't know. It would then take like 5 hours to render this animation out, 6 hours, which if I'm doing a bigger animation, which like if you know when you work in 3D, like it just takes that long sometimes. If you're making like a video and it's 15 minutes long, like it's gonna render for a long time, but there's no reason for it can go much faster. But it's a really old program, so it's 32-bit, and so it was capped. It's never gonna use above a certain amount of resources, even if you have the resources available on your setup. Look at it go. Oh, I just love this. Oh, so it jumped up to saying it's gonna take 30 minutes. Oops. That's okay. Maybe we'll do something else while it works. And I'll take a quick little break, for like 5 minutes. But I'm like, what are we gonna do for the other 20 minutes? What do we got? What do we want to? Should I do show and tell? What do you guys want to see? Have you ever seen anything before? Have you guys ever seen anything before? Let's see what we got in here. I have all this stuff. I always have one thing about me. What kind of stuff do we got? What can I show you? What do we want to see? Do we want to see my Do you want to see my 3DS that I modded? Do you want to see my PSP that's jailbroken? Do you want to see my art? Do you guys want to see my art that I have available that I haven't sold yet? I'm like, what do we want to see? I don't have anything that I'm working on that you haven't totally seen before, I don't think, but that's not to say that I don't have anything in here. Have you guys ever seen anything? Oh, here's the t-shirt. Here's the t-shirt I'm working on. So I thought it was only going to be one color, so I did little mock-ups to see what it would look like. But we can actually do like a 3-color print, so that's really cool that we can do like the 3-color print. But this is going to be a t-shirt in a few months. My friend is going to print them by hand. She's so cool. And But here's like I broke it up into 3 colors, so it'll be like a purple, like a pink, and then like a some kind of pale color. Like I put pale pink. I told her I was open to it. But yeah, full of heck. Um, and then I printed this out just to see if it would print like that fine on the screen. But yeah, it'll be all pixelated. We're gonna do crop tops. They're gonna be on block, like crop tops. So I'm sorry, it's for people who want to wear tiny little shirts. Which could be anyone, but only people who want to wear tiny little shirts, because the world is definitely broken up into 2 kinds of people: people who want to wear a tiny little shirt, and then people who are like, I would not leave my house in that. And I think most clothes are like that, right? Maybe I can convince her though to run a blank that's more of just like a plain t-shirt for those of us who are like, I do not want to leave the house in a tiny shirt. I would like to leave the house in a normal shirt. Normal shirt for normal people. Okay, but here we go. We got the PSP tour. This guy doesn't get a lot of airtime. He doesn't get a lot of airtime. You can see my camera in here, but I decorated the back. With Hello Kitty, and I had the option to get the Vita or just the regular PSP, and I'm obsessed with mini discs, so I got the one. I was like, no, I want it to be able to take a hard copy, even though there's no reason for it. Yeah, and then you turn on this bad boy, and then what? Does it even have charge? I wonder. Oop. No, it's so dead. That's okay. I can just plug him in really quick. Where did you plug into? Oh, where did I put the charger? Where did I put his charger? This one? No. Something I gotta figure out. Alright, that's something I gotta figure out. That's okay. Let's get the 3DS out. This guy's charged. I feel this has been getting a lot of gameplay lately on for me though. This little I just put a little case on it. This is where I horse gamble. Let's see, lane. We have a lane theme. Obviously. What else could it possibly be? It takes a minute to start up because it has to parse the memory. But one thing we can see if between it's a Chi and Lane is the theme. Right now I'm playing horse gambling. Pocket Jockey is so fun. I love horse gambling so much. But I have so many games on here. The next game I want to play is Style Savvy. I have Style Savvy 1 through 4. I can't wait to play Style Savvy. As an avid Soulsborne gamer. That's what's next on my So excited. Ugh. Alright, what do we got? We got 21 more minutes of this. What are we gonna do? Do you lament that we never got the cute small 3DS and the new 3DS in the US? Yes, that's true. But the thing is when you mod them, it doesn't matter what region they are, because you just region lock them. But or region unlock them. But that being said, when you fire it up the first time, it does fire up in Japanese, and you do have to get through the menus to do it. So you have to look it up. But yeah, have I ever played? What does SMT stand for? I'm not familiar with the franchise over the top of my head, but also maybe I do. Maybe I have played it. Maybe I have played it because I'm old. 20 minutes? 20 minutes. This. Look at it go. Oh, I've never played one of those, but I have four. I have four on my 3DS to play, so it's on there. I've never played a Persona game. I know I'm a fake gamer. I'm a fake gamer. You didn't hear that. Don't unsubscribe from me. I know everybody is subscribed by millions and millions of fans during my $1 trillion subathon. Don't cancel and unsubscribe to me. I don't see the yeah. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play it. What else do we have going on here? I have Krayshawn's autograph. Do you guys want to see Krayshawn's autograph? I have it in my little corner of things that I'm proud of. I have three things in my little corner that I'm proud of. I feel like I've showed these on stream before, but I've never had the VOD be on YouTube before, so we can do show and tell with that. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. So we have Krayshawn's autograph. And it says, I dream of bitches like you. And so I framed it, and I look at it when I'm sad to remind me that I am cool and sexy. That remind me that I'm cool, and I got that because I bought her merch, and she just put it in her merch. And then my other thing that I'm proud of is she didn't share it directly, but she screenshotted her friend's story who I'm mutuals with. So whatever way works, but if we look up here at the top, Amanda Bynes shared my meme, shared my Instagram, or shared my ASCII art, I guess is what you want to call it. But yeah, so I printed it out, and I framed it. I'm very proud of myself as somebody who's years old. Very proud of myself. Very happy. Thank you, Amanda Bynes. I look up to her a lot. You know, in my mind, when I seek guidance and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do next, I consult, like, if everybody was like heads on a mountain, like Mount Rushmore, but like less depressing and colonial, right? Like it's like Krayshawn, Amanda Bynes, me, because I learned how to do vector art. Here's the next thing that I'm proud of. Is when I was getting my sticker sheets made. Oh, and now I have my sticker sheets. Tila Tequila, and Snooki are in here, and they're showing me what to do, and they're guiding me. And if not Tila Tequila now, it's kind of sad, right? But before she became very bigoted and right wing and everything, or before it was, maybe she was always like that, right? Or maybe it was something that she fell into. But yeah, I mean, just internally in my brain guiding me at all times. So I have these stickers that I made, right? Because I have merch. Because I'm a small business owner. Isn't that humiliating? But so I made these stickers. But to get the stickers made, I had to send the cut lines to the people. And I had to draw them out in Illustrator. And I hated doing it so much. But I did it. And I printed it out and I framed it in commemoration of my victory. And now you can buy my stickers. And you also, I have them in white so that you can put them on electronics. Because I'm cool like that. And I put them on the back of my 3DS. Or Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I made these. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. I love you guys. I'm gonna get to cash out at Twitch like 2 times this year. You get to cash out every $50. I don't know if you knew that. But you do. You get to cash out on Twitch every $50. So the first year that I streamed, they just paid me out at the end of the tax year because I didn't hit $50 and it was like $30. But one year I got paid out one time and then the remainder at the end. So I made like $70 to $80 on Twitch. This year is gonna be different, baby. I've cashed out once or twice. So I'm kind of a really big deal. You've never cashed out yet? Oh, don't worry. It took me 5 years to get to one. Don't feel bad. I've been streaming for 5 years. Yeah, they do. They will pay you out at the end of your tax year and everything to get current with you. It's just they don't do the transaction over and over again. Yeah, you do. You do need to post your Faygo zone. You need to post all of the everyone needs to post all of the things that they have of mine and tag me so that I have content, short form video content and things to post on my Instagram story. What do we have from Sham? I make cringy Fortnite maps and they don't pay you if you don't make 100. That's so evil. I'm not sorry that you do that. It's probably very fun for you, but I'm very sorry that they are mean like that and don't pay you for no reason. So goofy. Yeah, Twitch is a little bit nicer. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh. It's got 17 minutes yet. It's sped up a little bit. So these renders must be going faster. I know you gotta go to Roblox. Eventually, I mean, I want to just keep expanding Fagonia. I want to have my own little Minecraft server. The problem is whenever you have public spaces, people are always weird. And then I don't want to be in charge of making sure that nobody's a weirdo. I'm a weirdo. I'm just not a predatory weirdo. I'm just a harmless one. But literally, anytime you have like a public space, people find some way to make everything weird. So it's hard to keep the incels out real and raw. Real and raw, I feel that. I'm never cashing out, I'm cashing in, baby. You get me. You get me. What do we have, 12 minutes now? Oh, it's going so fast now. Good. Okay. I was like, please don't actually take 25 minutes. I'll redacted. Parody satire in Minecraft on the stream if I have to do that. What else do we have going on? I'm just like grabbing stuff on my desk. I'm a child. I have stickers. Oh, my sticker is up here. I don't know if did I show you my sticker last week? My one sticker. Where did I put my one sticker that's upstairs? Here he is. But I made these. These are gonna be free. I might put them up for sale in the store for like $1 because they are really tiny. I'm not that pressed on making money of it. But yeah, I'm gonna add these because I've been trying to, when you order stuff, you always get like a bunch of free shit, but it sucks. I'm trying to have like 1 or 2 stickers that I can throw in my orders that are free that you only get when you just for free. You don't buy them. And one of them is my logo sticker, which I love. It looks so good, but I, in good conscience, cannot charge money for this. I'm like, I'll show it to you. It's really inordinately big. Um, so the idea is that you would deface public property with it and, you know, further spread my misery across the land. But they honestly turned out really big, like almost as big as my stupid fucking head. Here, hold on. I'm like, here's the YouTube thumbnail. Give me a second, guys. Oh yeah, that's the YouTube thumbnail. But they're really big. They're about as big as my freaking head. And I would love it if you put these in a bathroom stall or in the mall, or if you're like a cool guy, like on your amp, or just like wherever you're putting stickers, where you would rep something. That would be a good splash for a thumbnail. That was the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail for this VOD on YouTube. You're apt. Oh, you were so right. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. Yeah, and then I wanna here's a fun little sneak peek. Let's see if my iPad is dead or not. I was going back in my old designs on Procreate because I was, oh, it's dead. That's okay. I can just plug it in really quick. Because I was looking through their memory lane, and I have this old like juggalo design that I could make little stickers of that I think would be just so charming, and it would match these. I don't have these for sale anymore either. I have one left and it's mine, I think. Yeah, I literally do have one left and I think it's mine because I like to save myself one. But stop rendering the frames? No, resume the frames. I don't know why it stopped. But I have this one, which is just Penelope from Hamtaro with a little hatchet as like a little juggalo. But I actually realized I drew Isabelle from Animal Crossing. And it's not like very unique fan art or anything. I'm not really much of it. I definitely would describe myself as a digital artist and whatnot, but I do not really think of myself too much as an illustrator. But I might get this as a sticker because I did draw it. I did draw it myself. And it looks better than the other one that I already have as a sticker. But I just thought she was cute. There we go. Let's see, she has a little hatchet man on her shirt, and she has the bells, and she has like a little flail on a heart. I don't know. I thought it was cute, and she's like a little juggalo. That would just be like a free one. A little because you know Alison Fago. Alison's Fago is a bit of a juggalo. What do we have? Still 10 minutes left? Oh, good gracious, good gracious. It has not taken 23 minutes to do this. We have not been hanging out for 23 minutes. Or have we? What else do we got in here? I'm like, I'm gonna send this to my friend. Here's an old print that I have. I'm like, I have it ready because I just need to mail it. But I'm gonna send this to my friend. Let's zoom in. I have a few of this one in the store still, if you're interested. But instead of thoughts, I have this in my head, the gazebo. Oh, premium. You can see the little music notes. I'm a genius. I'm a bit of a genius. No, I have a print of that. I'm like, let's see. Wow. No, I sold all of those. I have one left. I just have the one that's in all black. That's wild. I cannot believe. But I love it in grayscale. I think it's wonderful. There, it cuts the glare if I tilt it. But so detailed. I hate looking at my own art because I feel like I'm supposed to not like it, but I really do always just like it. So then I feel like an asshole. I'm like, they're very but I feel like I'm allowed to feel that way mostly because there are very few things in life that I derive self-esteem from. So that's one of them, and I think they're just neat. But this guy is still rendering. It's got about 5 minutes left. I'm almost out of my little drinky, so I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna get I'm gonna get a beverage, and I'm gonna do performance enhancement drugs. And then we'll pop right back on. But you can enjoy the music. Also, musician friends, all of my musician friends, if you have music that I'm allowed to use in my streams and on YouTube and in general that I just have like a friend license to use just in my videos and not for like a way where I would make money or do anything weird with it, feel free to message me later and send it to me and stuff, because I love that. Like, I got help from my friend with my sound. This, I'm about to put my BRB screen on. That's another friend that made that, and I really love to feature my pals. And I don't know. And I also, one thing I want to do is I have a million projects, but one thing I want to do is eventually get into a bit of my own music production, because I have some ideas and I'm a bit of a tinkerer. And I was the first chair saxophone in the 5th and the 6th grade. So, I'm a bit of a musician myself. And I was kicked out of a band one time when I was 25 years old. So, I am really ready to make my musical debut online, because I've definitely never done that. I've never played music in a way that was online, just live and in band. But in the meanwhile, since I have so many projects that I can't just add one more, I need to get these bumps done. I need to get episodes done. I need to get my backlog of things done. I need to update my website more. I need to get commissions done. So I have a few months before I can go into my fun music project that I want to do. So considering that, I would love to feature my friends and things in the meanwhile, because I recognize that most people don't make everything on their own channels. I am just insane, and I do. I make everything except the music right now. Because most people don't make their own overlays of everything, and most people don't. When because I've done a lot of research, I've been watching YouTube, and it's like, some people will, but most people, especially if they're professional and they are derive an income from it, they'll have a team, or they'll have an editor, or they'll have a researcher, or they'll have and right now everything I do is all just gonna be me. So yeah, send me in light of that, send me your music, because I can't make it right now. I'm too busy. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Look, it got done. It finished. It finished. Let's see what it looks like. And so don't worry too much about the quality of this because I'm going to make it into pixel art. And then, so I decided for my YouTube channel, I'm going to do higher than HD. I think I'm going to do it in 4K because I have the, I can make the videos that big or whatever, but I'm not going to do the 8K too big. I don't even think any of the channels that I follow on YouTube do that. So I don't know. I'll kind of look into what channels that I actually follow do. Because I can get the quality pretty good. But let's see what this looks like. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Does YouTube allow it? Okay, yeah, there's difference. If you go look at the different sizes, there's different sizes. It's not really common. My parakeet watches 8K streams because a lot of it is just aquariums. People film their aquarium with like a really HD camera and put music behind it, and I play videos like that for my parakeet during the day. I heard my cat meow downstairs. He's probably gonna meow and come upstairs. Yeah, and then I'll show him to you as tribute. But let's see what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my god. Boom. I like it. It's so cool. Can you see it? It's so tiny. It's hard. It's subtle. It's hard to see it. But it's so cool. I'm gonna make it full screen. I'm like, oh my god. I'm just nothing ever works out for me. The thing that you people, I need my chopstick. The thing that you people need to understand is that nothing ever works out for me. And this working out for me. And it looks so nice. It looks so nice. And it looks so good and so I just cannot. I'm sorry, nothing ever works out for me and it looks good. It's looking good. The first time in my life. There we go. I'm like, I got a yap going. I did too many PEDs. My lips got dry. Okay. Wow. That's amazing. So I did that. Do we, here, just a second. Do we want to see, it as, let's save this. I can make it as like fun little ASCII art, I think. I just have to open it in, just gotta open it in. VLC. I'm like, what is it called? What is it called? For heaven's sake. Okay. Alright, let me pull this up. Where did I save this? Fuck. My stupid Chungus life. Oh, bless my stupid Chungus life. I found it. Alright, open with... Alright. We got this shit up. I got angry. And here's what we got. There we go. Let's go on the properties. I thought it would save my colors. Because I went in and put my colors in. That's okay, but I just want to see what it'll be like. Heard my cat meow again downstairs. Let's make it smaller. There we go. That's fun. Why did it not? There it goes. You can't really see it, so I wouldn't do it for this, for example, but like, isn't that fun? It's like a fun little. Also, sorry, sometimes it flickers, so my bad. But that's fun. So there's lots of little things you can do if you just use the computer. If you just go inside the computer and you're avid and you Google. And also, if you were born in an age where most people just tend to have a bit of literacy around using the computer, and note that you have to go on the computer to steal music from the computer and stuff. I'm like, you gotta. I'm from the time, so that's so cool. I guess we can do some animation with the camera. Um, I'm just gonna do like a panning shot. But as soon as I do it, it's gonna take so long to render. So you saw your pink PSP thing and you're envisioning the animation in the PSP frame. See, yeah. You're a thinker. You're a thinker. We like you. We like you. That's what's up. Let's go see what this scene looks like, though. Isn't this fun? And then the camera's a bit further back, so I want to. Can I grab the camera? Select camera. Boom. Okay, I'm like, fuck, what do I do? Okay, let's have the camera do some stuff. So we go back to the keyframes. Set a keyframe for the camera. And then, I need to drag it somehow. I wish it would let me zoom out. Oh, I think I can, link. And then I can make it, track the logo, but I'm trying to see, what's the logo called? FAYGO logo. Okay, I'll make it track FAYGO logo. And that's the first keyframe. And then I'm gonna make it, I guess, just like go there. Holy shit. That's so fucking cool. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So then I'm gonna move it here and put that keyframe right here. Oh my god. Dope. I think it's gonna work. And then I'll have different ones. But see, I can do this in each of my scenes, and I don't even have to do a ton of them. And then as I make episodes, I can do more of these, and I can just have a bunch of them, and I can put them in things, and it'll just be really cool to have that for myself, as a cool guy. Okay. Oh. The camera didn't move. Oh, okay, there we go. So these scenes are funny because if you like pop through the earth or something, it get really nasty. So I really misunderstood. So I'm gonna redo this as much as it hurts to. Okay, it doesn't let me go back anymore. Oh, I know what to do. I can hit revert to save. So if you ever fuck up, you can just go back to the save versions. Because what it is I moved the camera really bad because I set my keyframes wrong. So we're going to go back to the very beginning. We're going to delete that keyframe. We're going to go back to the very beginning. Oh, oops. We actually want that keyframe to be there. My bad. Okay, so we're going to go here. And we're going to... There's an option to just select the camera. I have to go here. Okay. Select camera. I'm going to go back to the animation menu. And I'm going to set a keyframe at the very beginning. Boom. And now I'm going to do that cool thing that I did and drag it to here and set the keyframe. Okay. I can't believe stuff got so busted earlier. It made me so sad. Oh, I need to link it. My bad, girl. So that I'm in the camera and I want to go to edit. Attributes. And I want to link it to the logo. That's what I did. I linked it to Faygo logo. And so I'm going to hit save again because I'm paranoid. And then now I'm going to drag it. Boom. It keeps tilting the wrong way. There we go. Ugh. Okay. I think that's it. I'm just going to have to set it. Boom. There we go. Oh my god, gamers. Okay. Let's hit play and let's see what it looks like. Let's see what... Are you excited? Are you excited? Hey, good evening. We're about to see something cool. The stream is working. A beautiful woman is in the stream. Finally something's happening. Okay, let's go. Oh shit. Close your eyes. Zoom in and enhance. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. Oh, it's so cool. I'm gonna hit save. Jarvis, show me the feet scan. Here. It's so old, it wants to just save them in the worst file formats. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, are we ready? How long will it take? Wow. Some of these are taking quite a long time. This is going to take 23 minutes. Well, hold on a minute, buddy. Stop. No, I want this to be different. Anyway. Can I just zoom in like this? Oh, I can. I forgot that I could just do this. I was like, why is it so fucked up? It's chill. Oh, it's because I'm like, it's linked to it as like a texture or whatever. Wow. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? It's not quite the same because the camera is linked to the other objects, but I think that it will be good. Oh, the rainbow. There we go. And then the render time jumped down a lot less, so it'll be much less crazy. Whoa. Whoa. What are we all thinking about? I almost choked to death right in front of you. You would have seen something there. Wouldn't we have all seen a little something for once in our lives? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be great? You're avoiding thinking about work tomorrow. I respect that. I respect that. We're moving through that one digital museum to the rad music. Yeah, I could see that. I could see it. What do we got? What do we got for show and tell while this renders? I'm just thinking. My brain's loading. I feel like I showed you everything that was cool. Oh no, should I not have done this one on the stream? That's okay. Well, we gotta stall. We gotta stall for like 20 minutes. Oh my god. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Uh, you have your cat? Where's my cat? I'm gonna go look for my cat. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, here we are. After this, though, do we want to do one more scene? Because it's not that late. And I have time, I think, to animate out one more small scene to do some camera work. And I think that would be fun. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna post a video of this rendering. Or here, maybe I'll post the video of um it's loading as we speak. It's full screen. Good evening. Good morning. Good morning, my wife. I love you. Look, I made this. We're loading another one right now. But see, I need to take a video of this. We're pulling it up. But look. Oh my god, I love it. There we go. I'm so happy. that I finally stopped being scared to be a person again and be on my page. It happens to me. It's like once a year I go through like an annual phase where I became horrified to be alive and disgusted overall. I look beautiful as usual. Thanks. I feel like you can't see, but I'm wearing like this cool floral mesh top. And it just looks like I'm wearing like a black shirt on stream. But that's cool because my natural style is very modest. So I think it's actually nice that when I get on camera, half of the mesh shirts that I wear just look like black shirts. I could live with that. Oh, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Soon if you're able to hang out for a little bit, before, if you don't have work or anything, you'll get to see this one. And this one is like the camera's gonna like zoom through it. It's gonna look cool, I hope. Oh, look at it go. Let's make it big. Come on. Let's go. Oh, I can make it repeat. There we go. I'm like, let's just make it repeat. You have work in like 3 hours? Ah, that's nice. Look at it go. It was so cool when I when I animated the rocks. I'm like, I think when I animated the rocks, that was probably the coolest thing. I love the little ball spinning. The marble. It's a giant marble. I was like, what if it was a big marble? And then what if there was like a broken asteroid field of marbles? You want like an alien head with antennas? I want a model in here. So these are just a lot of stock objects or a lot of things that you make in Bryce or just are terrain because it's like a landscape staging thing. So the rocks, there's like a rock button and it just generates a bajillion random little rocks that just follow specific parameters that you can set. And the same with the mountains. And that's how I made that logo. The logo is technically a mountain. It's just a mountain that I made shaped like Alison's Faygo. Yeah. Jarvis, let me see a rock. Do you want to see the rock? Jarvis. Jarvis, we can see the rock. I just have this like playing forever while I'm talking. Oh, I can't do anything because it needs to render still. Oh, but you can. You can have Jarvis render you a rock. It's pretty cool. It's taking so long. Terrible. Truly terrible. As soon as I clicked it, I was like, I shouldn't have done this on the stream. I should have hit save and moved on to the next one. And then I should have just set that one up too, and then I should have gotten off for the night. What is this program? This is Bryce 3D. Bryce is so fun. It's like to me it's like kid pics but for 3Ds. But you actually used to, it's an old program, it's from like 2007. You used to like take this like a 3D class in college and you might use Bryce. So it is like a real one. Just the interface is so goofy that it just looks like a program for little children. And once you do figure it out, it is pretty straightforward to navigate. I say as somebody who every time I do a stream, I don't know what I'm doing even though I watched a million tutorials. I'm so excited to be in this place though where I don't have to look everything up every single time where I'm in here. I wish there was the oh no. I think of the oh no all the time whenever I do anything wrong in my life. The little kid picks oh no man is like oh no, and I'm just like yeah. Yeah. Just thinking about my life. Did I show you this for show and tell? I haven't modded it yet, but this is, I bid on this One night I stayed up until 5 in the morning, which was horrible. I don't do that. I do that like once every few years. And I bid on this online, and I put in my max bid, which was $100. Um, and then I was like, these normally in really good condition can go for like 125, 150. So I was like, I'll put 100 in, and that'll be that for me, and someone will outbid me. Because it also came with all these games. I have them in a jar. It came with like 10 games. They're all oh my god, I'll show you the games. That's what we'll do while we wait for this to load out. But it came with all of these terrible little games. And the one thing that made it so cool is it came with its original stylus. And these are really hard to find as a set. It's really hard to find a working screens hot pink DSI, because the DSI has the replaceable battery, so that when this battery sucks you can pull it out, and it is a cell phone battery, so you just look up the type of part and you can replace it easily. You don't have to take anything out all crazy. And then to have it be in good condition, because it's like a soft plastic and they're really prone to scratching. All I'm saying, it was like, these normally go for, then to have it have like 10 games, I was like, shit, I gotta buy this. But someone's gonna outbid me, and I'm not gonna worry about it. I just thought it would be like for the love of the game, because I love gambling. And then and there was a week left in the auction. I shit you not, there was like 6 days and hours left in the auction. They probably had just barely listed it, and I was some freak who was up and seeing it. And I waited every single day, and I won the auction, and then I had to pay $100. I didn't have $100. Stop it. Why did I do that? But it came to me. Let's look at the games. And the games it came with are bad. They're really not good. So we have I should put my hand behind it. I get to pay $100. I know. We have My Fun Fact Coach. I'm waiting for the camera to focus. There we go. My Fun Facts Coach. Oh, my little heart clown. So cute. I don't even know what it is. Oh god, I start ugly laughing. We have oh my god. I'm gonna wait for you to be able to see it. We have Puss in Boots. Yeah. Delightful. Oh, so good. We have Puss in Boots. What else do we have? Oh, I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna gatekeep this one for last. Some of these are okay, some of these are kind of good. I don't know what this is. I'm like, someone bought this for a girl, and I am picturing like the girl getting this and being so excited to get like a pink Game Boy, because I have the blue one from, so let me actually show you something. So one thing I don't do, because I do not mod my toys from my childhood. So I don't have very many things from my childhood, but when I moved out, I did grab this. And it is my DSI. And when I was a kid, I fucking hated pink. With all my heart. So I have the blue one. And now I have the 2 genders. And that's how I ended up being non-binary, I think. I think that's what happened to me when I ended up not having my gender anymore. I think that's what happened to me. But I like to picture like a girl, a nice girl. Really, any age that you could get this at such a wide age, because I love this at years old, and I loved this when I was a kid, and I loved it when I was a teenager, and I loved it in my 20s, and I loved it other times, not far beyond my 20s. Some very youthful. But she got this, and all she wanted was to get like some fucking games, and her parents like got her the worst fucking games of all time. You turned non-binary when you bought Monster Hunter for New GS. It's true. Yeah, see, like it literally, it just it's more likely than you think. It's more likely than you think. I like all the things that I just threw behind me as I've been streaming. Um but let's go through the games. This one's called My Friends. There we go. What is My Friends? There. I'm trying to get the glare off of it. Yeah, My Friends. So I guess my friends are in there. This one, oh, this is a banger. I had this when I was a kid. I wish I still had my copy of this. Brain Age. Like, no notes. So fun. Just a banger. I wish I had my stop smoking coach. Honestly, that would be so sick. This is kind of cool. I'm going to play this on the stream at some point. I do want to get my another camera set up to stream me playing the 3DS. I think it'll be cool. But I Spy Funhouse? Like, I'm really excited for I Spy Funhouse. So, like a point and click on there. I think that's gonna be really fun. And then we have here, I'm gonna go through them like this. What is this? Oh, that's cool. This one's actually just like straight up a real game. There's a Mega Man game. I'm like, she must have asked for this one specifically, and then her parents bought her the other shit. I feel like is how it went. Cause you know, you like grandpa or your auntie or whatever would like be like, I got you Nintendo, and you're like, oh no. But yeah, I'm like, she got Mega Man. This is a cool kid. And then from here, the games get pretty cool. So back up, we got Lego Harry Potter, which wish it was Lego Batman because that would be really fun. But I don't know if there's a Lego Batman for DS. I'm trying to get it to load. I'm trying to get the camera to focus. Come on. There we go. So fun. And then, okay, these start to go kind of crazy. You smoked so much weed that it put you in the hospital? One time I did so many weed that it made me have, I think it's pronounced labyrinthianitis for like 6 months. And then I haven't done dab since. In my closet, I have a t-shirt that has a dab embedded into it from when I was freebasing marijuana substances. Um, what do I call it? It was medical at the time. It was medical. I was a medical patient. Okay, so I was freebasing the marijuana that I was receiving from the state, and it got embedded into my shirt, and it's still in that shirt, and I had to stop wearing it to work. I didn't stop wearing it other places because honestly the dab kind of looked good, but I did not wear it to work because didn't want anyone to ask like what's on your shirt because I am not a good liar, and I would just be like marijuana that I free oh fuck, and then I'd have to go to HR. So yeah, I the next game is Kim Possible. Sorry, it's the performance enhancement drugs that I did during this stream. There we go. And then these are so good. I don't even know. I lived on iced coffee and marijuana for like 3 years. I thought I was being chill, but I was wrong. Yeah, I feel that. I'm like, I thought I was so relaxed all of the time. Um, because I had a really good buzz on. And the one thing is that I was true about active addiction, and I it was that I was good at pool. And I'm not good at pool anymore. I'm not. I would need to get back into that space. I'm not good at pool no more. So the next game is Club Penguin. Kind of huge. Kind of a big deal. Also, one thing I noticed is none of these stickers on the cartridges have like good art. Like there's not a single penguin on here. But Club Penguin DS game, so cool. You haven't smoked weed in a month and you're so bored and irritable. I can't do it. I get the nightmares. Also, I stop eating. I'm not allowed to stop eating. Nobody's allowed to stop eating. Everybody's supposed to eat lots and lots if they have access um to such luxury, and they're supposed to enjoy delicious meals and with no guilt. But if I don't smoke marijuana, I will not enjoy delicious meals with no guilt. I will forget about food. Um, SpongeBob, SquarePants, Atlantis. Ugh, you had so many snacks this weekend. That sounds like a great weekend. Ugh, you had a bunch of hummus. I love that. I have a bunch of hummus in my fridge that is not from Israel. I don't have any idea of hummus, but yeah, I do. I have a lot of hummus in the fridge. So that's all of my games. But that's the three. That's I won that for $100. So that's exciting. Maybe one time I'll decorate this on stream because I'm horrible and I cover all of my stuff in stickers because I have something wrong with me. Nothing will stop me from being me. It's got 5 minutes left. Look, it's slowly zooming in. Zoom in and enhance. I don't know why I'm holding my hands. I'm gonna put them down. Good evening, gamer. Why is everyone hanging out with me tonight? This is so fun. This is so fun, and I love everybody with all of my heart. I'm sorry, I was looking at my clown lamp behind me. I need to stall for 4 minutes. Oh, Christ, what am I gonna do? What else do we got? We got more show and tell, huh? I have so much stuff because I'm a hoarder. Don't worry. I can jingle keys in front of you for hours of render time. Fear not. What else do we have? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got going on here? Um, um, fuck. Oh, oh no. Everybody just be calm. Do you want to see like 20-year-old merch? Oh, this is from 2012, so it's not 20-year-old. But I have this oh, it's all like frozen to the bottom. Hold on. There we go. Oh, it's so nasty. I wonder if the water's like moldy. I have this Animal Crossing snow globe. And the water is kind of gross in the back, and it doesn't. I distinctly remember it being less viscous, which is alarming to me. But there we go. But yeah, and then it. I kind of love him. I know. Um, So remember how I said that if I could figure out a way to, because my Roomba uses LiDAR to navigate, and if I could figure out a way for him to scan my feet, and if I could figure out a way to monetize that, that I would gladly do that, that I'm not too good for anything. People always are like, oh, well, I could just, I'm too good for that. I'm not too good for anything. How much would you pay me to drink this? I'm just kidding. Oh, nasty. Piss Christ Animal Crossing Edition. Help me. It's so funny. And then I have this is a little Mario box. And then when we look inside, Club Nintendo. I was a proud Club Nintendo member for like 15 years, okay? And I was in it until they stopped having it. So it pays. But so merch used to be cool. Like now when you pre-order stuff, like you don't get shit and there's no club for anything. But this is an entire game that I don't know how to play. But it has the instructions for it, right? Boom. And there's all of these beautiful little cards and you're supposed to like match them. But let me just, and they're like very thick and like cardboardy and plasticky. They're very like high quality cards, but they like make pictures. And so here's Wario. Oh, you knew how to get all the posters with and get a bunch of games. That's so cool. And then there's like Donkey Kong. Look at his little butt. I love Donkey Kong. He's so. And then there's also just like beautiful flowers. And I think these are very traditional. Like the cards are supposed to look a certain way. And it's not Mahjong. It's a different game. Um Look at these I love the Koopas. I'm like twisting my hand. And the little Goombas. But yeah, it is honestly so cool that they. Oh, Koi Koi. Modern day Koi Koi is what it says on it. Um so that is, yeah, it's like such a banger that they made that, and they just don't make stuff like that anymore. Um they just sue people. Like it's such a joke. Gaming is cooked. I'll never buy a new. This is why I'm like 3D software from 2007. I'm like, there's nothing good has ever happened. After a certain point, so I don't know what we're all expecting. The thing that sucks is the only game that I would want is is Kirby Air Ride, because Kirby Air Ride is so good. Somebody told me it was like, oh, what is it, like a stupid Mario clone, Mario Kart clone, and I'm like, no, you fucking dumbass, it's a Tony Hawk Pro Skater clone, because there's that free mode in the original Kirby Air Rider where you just like are on the city and you just like do sick tricks and get hella grindage and nugs, and that's all that I did when I played, and I cannot wait to pirate it, because I'm never buying another Nintendo again. Look, it finished. Let me try to get this to work. I don't know why it didn't want to play. Is it because it's open in here? Let's go in here. There it goes. Okay. It's like not working. I'm tweaking out, you guys. Did it render bad? If it rendered bad, I'm in a redacted parody satire. in Minecraft. You've brainwashed your 3-year-old to headbang to death metal. Don't do it. Don't do it. So that I don't talk to my parents anymore, right? So you can't see it. But there is a photo of me when I'm about 3 years old and I have sprained my wrist and I'm sitting in between Pantera and they all signed my arm. And you'll end up, yeah, I'm like, you'll end up with me if you go and you teach your kid to headbang. They will grow up and they will end up my age and they won't be able to hear anything because all of my earliest memories were being dragged out to concerts in the middle of the middle of nowhere and being like in a stroller and then I like can't hear anything. You know, I'm like, what? And but yeah, I was definitely, I was being propagandized into enjoying metal, and then I was there's different kinds of grooming, and I did end up that way. Let's see. Let's refresh this. I'm so sad that it doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, it broke. Oh my god. I'm so mad. Something about the file corrupted. That's okay. I'll have to just render it again, like in the morning when I'm like making tea. But that's okay. What I said, I was gonna animate another file, and I'm down to. Like, I'm down to animate another file. So I'm gonna animate another file because we have, what time is it? Yeah, I have time to do it. It doesn't take that long. I'll do a smaller one. So we'll go through the old renders I have. And we can just like decide what to do. Do you want to do it in the stars? Yeah, let's put him in the stars. Yeah, let's put the logo in the stars. So this is an old scene, huh? And I actually have, hold on. So this specific one is not for sale. But I actually do have this. And it's huge. It's a glass print. It's 21.3 inches by 28.2 inches or something. And yeah, you can't have this one. It's glass too. I have to be careful with it. But this is mine. It's for my living room. I got it for myself. But I have these available. If you ever want a glass print, I can get these in a lot of sizes. This is the biggest size. It is literally like, it's almost as big as me. Yeah. But I have so many other, I can get so many other sizes made. I can do it with any of my art, and I can, this is the color scheme of the things in my living room downstairs. If you notice, this is not my alisonsfaygo palette. This is like a very different kind of autumnal jewel toned palette. And downstairs, that's like what a lot of my furniture is. But yeah, I need to get that kind of set up in my store because I sell these glass prints. I sell them, and anyone can have one, and you just need to buy it. My little 30 babies. Ugh, I love you. And yeah, I can make anything for you. Any of my scenes, anything you've ever seen on my page. If it's the 3D stuff, I can zoom in and change the angle of it, do whatever. But yeah, that's really expensive. That big thing, I did just sell one. Someone bought one. They said they bought the one. He bought the one of Imagine reliving the incident here. Um I'm such a boomer. I just like show all these things on the screens and then the screens all reflect and glare. Um but I sold a print of this one with the text and it was $300. But I have prints of everything else. I can do other paper. I can do a custom. It doesn't have to be something I have in my store. If you have a certain budget, you can reach out to me and I would love to accommodate that budget and decorate your space in some way with my stuff. I have lots and lots of options. But yeah, let's go ahead and drop my logo in here. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a spiel. I just got excited because I looked at the tree and was like, oh my god, I have the tree. I have the tree. And so I'm just gonna go in here. Go to my YouTube assets. Pop this in. Oh, and I need to add a light. Oh, it's inside out too. I'm like, why does it look bad? There we go. Amazing. I need to add a light in the front. As you can see, it's like lit from behind and looks a bit odd. But so cool. Okay, and then I need to change the size of it. I'm gonna put it in here. Isn't that cute? And I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna save um as a different file rather than have it. Oh no, this takes 3 minutes to render. Oh, this will be an animation that we do. Let me check the settings. I'm like, why does that take so long? Let's see. Oh, God. That's why. Okay, I'm like, turn all that shit off. Easy. Easy. Okay. There we go. Like, there's no reason for it to be like that. So nice. Okay. It's so much faster now. I just didn't have the right settings. And then in the document setup, I actually need it to be there we go. I was scared. I was like, is this gonna work out? Oops. Okay, I have to figure this out now. Oh, when I change this, it's gonna change the angles of everything. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, there we go. So I can pick these objects like this. Thank goodness. How do I grab the frame? Oh, I guess I can grab it down here. Okay. Boom. Boom. I still just want it to be a bit lower. I want there to be more. There we go. And then I'll actually do the tree higher. Right? And then I'll do the logo down here. I think I will like that better. We will see. We shall see. Yeah, I'll put this here. This is the camera. I'll adjust it later. But I'm just it's called director view. Look at that. I need to add a light in the front because it's too pale. And I need to rotate Alison's Faygo. There we go. I'm like, just let me grab it. I was about to get so mad if it wasn't gonna let me grab it. I need to rotate this like upward. There we go. Oh, so cute. And I'll do it a little higher. This is fun. Yay! Okay, let's add a light. And then I'm gonna hit save as, and I'm gonna save these as YouTube. Okay, let's add a light in front. Let's add a light in front. I cannot believe, did anybody else like die a little bit when my video didn't work after I spent all that time stalling? I mean, after I spent all that time entertaining everybody, delighting everybody with my delightful personality, my delightful demeanor, and delightful persona. I can't believe the stream is working tonight. I truly I cannot believe anything. It is, I'm blessed. Let's put some light in. We'll just do like a spotlight, and I'm just gonna pop it right here. I'm just gonna see what happens. Alright, let's see what happens. Well, it's lighting it up a lot. I need to mess with that a bit, don't I? But I'm getting a little bit of what I want from that. And you know what? What if I just edited it? Oops. Along the X and I made it wide. And I rotated it back. Will it be wide? Wide. Yeah, it is wide. Right, what do we think? Not quite. Still too bright. Alright. Look, it's bright. I got kind of what I wanted there. Let's see. It takes a while to render like that though. I'm gonna turn down the light. So I have this. Turn it down to 5, I think, and that might do it. It might not do it. Infinite light, cast shadows, shadow intensity, not strong. Honestly, if I turn the shadows off, it'll be a little lot faster. Spotlight, edge softness. I want the edges to be soft. Oh god. That's probably good. It needs to be a little brighter, but much better, much less intense. Keep working on that. Keep working on that. Much less intense. I think there's like a material for light. I've never figured this out or how they're different, but I just have been using them. In miscellaneous, there's lights and there's different lights. And none of these ever work. I'm gonna try that one and see if it's different. It doesn't seem any different. See, I've never figured it out. It's never, even the ones that are colors, I've used them before, even on the stream, and they never look different. I really, truly don't understand it. But that's okay. It's not my job to understand. It's my job to be a cool, fun little guy. It's like a fun little mix of stuff. You're gonna go put the baby in a sleep hold. Have a good night. Have a good night, Gammy. Alright. I'm like just sitting here obsessing about the light, so it's not important. Okay, what do we got? It needs to be like bigger. The light. That's the problem. Is this needs to be Oh, I think I can link it. Oh my god, I'm a fool. Yeah, I literally can link it to the logo. Well, that was weird. Well, that didn't help. I'm close. I'm close. I can figure this out. Okay, and the attributes. What if it's... No. What if it's... No. I need to delete the slide. It's very bad. I wish I could copy that, which I've already done in here, but I don't think it... No, it doesn't let me do that. Copy material. No, I didn't do that much to it. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to delete the slide. The slide is bad. The slide is cursed. It's evil. Stark-sighted. I know I've been terrorizing the tree with the pyramid. It is evil. I'm gonna do just a round. The round boy is so much easier to work with. I'm just gonna pop in a round boy. Everyone loves a round boy. And here's the thing. We can go in here. There we go. We can still do some of the same stuff. So we want an infinite light. I don't want it to cast shadows because it's a waste of time. The light's pretty bright, so we'll turn it down. Rendered in the scene. Turn it down to like 5. No, it's still dark. Like 20. Oh, well, that's not good. Is the light like behind it? Yeah, it is. Okay, I was like, why is this so like difficult for me to parse? So I'm just gonna move it. All right. I need another light. Ugh, I'm sad about this. Can I just move this one down? I'm just trying to understand. This one takes so long to render. Oh no. There. I'm like, what can I do with that light to make it more? This is so goofy. See, it's more like I just need to get it closer now. Okay. There we go. And then how do I make it not do that? Where it is making a horrible hole in the ground? I don't really know. I don't really know, but we're gonna find out. You like the grimy part? I know, it's kind of fun when it's still loading. Not quite. There we go. Now it's bright enough. I'm like, well, I just need to get it to like the right depth where it is a little bit brighter. It has like some contrast to it. Very nice. Very cool. Oh God. That's the one. 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 Fun. All right. It takes way too long to load. So, this this one's gonna be terrible to actually render. But let's do that. Go into edit mode. Save. Okay. Oh, it crashed. Oh, it's just a log file. What's funny is you can usually just like ignore the crash menu. Okay, you can't. Okay. Sometimes it lets you just get out of the menu. Sometimes it gets so angry that you did that it's just funny. So there we go. Okay. So I want the camera to go like and go through the logo. I think that'll be fun. That's what we're gonna do. If you're wondering, like, what are you even doing here? That's what I'm doing here. No. No, it didn't save. I have to add the light. Beyond fucked. Alright, let's go in here. Boom. Boom. What do we think? This time I'm gonna hit save right away because that looks great. So I'm not gonna gamble with it. Oh my goodness, there's definitely an element of gambling even in Bryce, which is so funny, so silly. Okay, so we're gonna hit save so this shit doesn't get fucked up. Very cool. I need to move this. It's not fully centered. Now what do we... No, it's worse the other way. Ugh. And then, so let's set this up to animate. Yeah, it's gonna take so long to render. Oh my god, I will not be doing that on the stream, don't worry. But I will set up the animation so that I can set them up to render later. And it will be so fun. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change the light to not, and all the lights to not cast any shadows, because it is adding to the render time. And that is something I can do. So I can go in here. I can just click don't cast shadows. Boom. I can click on this one. Do not cast shadows. And then I can get on this one. I can make sure that it's not casting shadows. Okay, and that should help. Yeah. Oh my god, that helps so much. A lot of it is just the shadows. So what we'll do is I'll let this save so it can have a fully saved render. Okay. Boom. Okay. And then oops. Saving director to camera. Director to camera is the key. Alrighty. And then so we want to set these up. So this one, I'm going to pop in a keyframe. Go back to the animation menu. We're at the very beginning. Set up animation. How many? This one cannot, absolutely cannot be 15 frames. It'll take way too long. So it's going to be 8 seconds long. It cannot be 15. It'll be too crazy because it takes too long to render. But we're just gonna like go zoom through. But first, before we do that, we're gonna make a keyframe here for this frame. Oh, let me scale this out. This one away. Oh, oops. I put it in the wrong spot. I was like, what is this? Okay, there we go. 192 frames, much more doable. Here we go. Okay, here's the frames. So this one starts here. And then we're gonna pop up like halfway. Add a keyframe, and then add a keyframe at the end here, 8-second mark. And see, the tree doesn't have to move, right? So that's good. So, and then Alison's FAYGO, I just want it to float and shift just a little bit. So I'm gonna pop in a keyframe here. Boom. drag it. A little bit. It's gonna have moved up a little bit. Rotated ever so slightly. And then keyframe at the end. It will have, you're gonna go shower. Good morning. Have a good morning, gamer. I hope you have a good shower. And then I'm just gonna shift it back. Now the keyframe. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Nothing should be moving that much. Yeah, it should be like, this is very gentle. Oops. There we go. Okay, now I think it'll be good. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so we're gonna save that. And then now I just need to get the camera through there. And so the way that we do it is we just have it here. And then I'm gonna select the camera. Select camera. We're gonna go boom. And then we're just gonna like, oops. I'm gonna link the camera to the tree. No, it messed it up. I don't want to link it to the tree. That's okay. Camera. Help me. Help me. There we go. Attributes. Beautiful. This got moved really bad. I'm gonna hit revert to saved, honestly. That's how you know you really fucked up, is because you're reverting to the saves. Okay. Let's select the camera. Oh no, the camera didn't. I have to go here now. I have to redo that. But do you see what I'm doing? Okay, I'm gonna go through here. Beautiful. Oh, my cat's meowing. I hear him. I hear him kittening. I don't know why I did that. I'll move it over here. I'll just set keyframes for everything like that. Okay. What's gonna happen? The camera didn't move. Okay. Oh, my cat's crying. Oh, he's crying. Okay, I'm gonna set the keyframe. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see. Can we see the child? Yes, we can see the child. We can see my son. I'm like clicking it a bunch because I'm scared. It worked. Kind of. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Why not? You know what? No, it's good. You know what? It's good. And this one, I don't think it can be any more complicated because it will explode my computer. Let us see my son. Oh, in the bed. Sleepy. Oh, he's sleepy. He's so sleepy. He is just a boy. Here is my son. Oh, he's a baby. He wants me to put him down. He doesn't know why I do this to him. Why do you put me in the lights? I'm handsome. I'm handsome. Oh, he's stinky. Blem, blem, blem. Okay, down he goes. He's mad. He's like, Mom, you made me. You made me get up. Oh, he has a little kitten head. I love him so much. I'm sad. I wish I could render this out. Let's see how long it will take. Let us see how long it will take. What if I did it half the size? If I did it half the size, then I will have to make the video bigger, but that's okay? Question mark? It can be different sizes. He's just yelling at me. But let's see what it is at this size. I don't believe it's going to take 12 minutes. I believe it's going to take 12 hours. It just seems unlikely. But also, eventually it's going to like pass through the frame and it won't have to make the frame anymore. But yeah, that's cool. This is going to load. I'm just going to let this load. It's late here, so I'm going to get to bed, but we had so much fun and I got so much art done and I strummed for 3.5 hours or more possibly for 1 million hours for 36 hours for 30 hours. I'm sorry, and I hope that everybody has a good night, and I hope that everybody has a good Monday. I know I'll have a good Monday because on Mondays um it's the it's the first day of the week that starts with an M. And so next week we'll either do more of this or I'll play more games. I haven't decided yet. Um I'm gonna post more all of the time. I'm posting all of the time. I have merch that I need to add to the store. I'm like, literally, I have all of this. I gotta do stuff. Oh, it's upside down. I'm like, why doesn't that read as what is it? It is. But I'm like, I have all this stuff that I need to do. We're so back. I hope that everybody has a good night. Thank you so much for going to my online page for online streaming games. I'm Alison's Fago. Good night, gamers.